Yo, what's up, folks? This is Captain Starseed here, and it's a very cold night in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's about 40 below with the wind chill. And, I'm one of those guys that really analyzes things, and, I've been really drawn to thinking about the human condition the last few years here on planet Earth. Because, it's really frustrating. To me, I think Neil Young, wrote this song years ago that had a lyric, that says, I'm still searching for a heart of gold, and I'm growing old. And the truth is that, I have had real friends out there that have showed me genuine kindness and selflessness. One of them being a guy named Len Swan, who's from Ontario, Canada. They've been few and far between, and a lot of people want to give a lot of pat answers these days, and I really wonder too sometimes where people's motives are at, right? Because we all know the world's tremendously screwed up ecologically. Societies are a mess. Irate governments, and it's always been that way, right? There's always been war and problems and struggles, and but it seems that these days things are exceptionally bad. I personally believe they're birth signs that Jesus Christ is coming back. He's going to return, and I'm a little worried about that personally, but I'm not either, because I know that I'm not getting into heaven on my own merit anyway, and neither is anyone, no matter how religious they are. So it should be interesting. It's an interesting time. I've always kind of thrived in chaos, and there's lots of it out there too, right? So, that's the way it is. But perhaps I'm asking more questions tonight than giving answers, because I truly don't know. I know that, what I believe to be a spiritual virus, right? Something that evangelicals call sin, right? Is real, and I do believe in redemption as well, but I know that we're all imperfect. There's always a fly in the ointment here on planet Earth, right? There's never a true Eden, I went to something called Eden Fest years ago, and this is just a classic analogy, because they ended up promising the kids like some huge band on the last days, right? On the last day, I think they were floating rumors it was going to be the Chili Peppers or something. And this is when the Chili Peppers were really hot, and in the mid-90s, when they were doing their thing and coming up with all kinds of number ones and stuff. And they didn't deliver at all. Like, they didn't deliver anyone. There was no act. And so Eden Fest became a riot zone, with kids stealing security golf carts, ripping down beer tents, stealing massive amounts of liquor, and good on them. I mean, you know what? I can't even blame them, because, it was just a scam, the whole thing. You couldn't bring your own liquor in, they wanted to charge you $7 a beer kind of thing, it was ridiculous. So, I mean, I don't know, instant karma, I guess, but I'll tell you, man, the only thing I know to keep doing is to persevere, and I'd urge you to do the same. And I think a big thing these days too is everything is tit for tat. We've kind of let go of the idea that forgiveness is truly healing, and it's necessary. It's necessary for yourself to forgive other people, so you don't become toxic and full of anger and rage and all that stuff. And so I think that we need to forgive, and continue to try our best. I don't know, where your secret place is. Sometimes, I live in a fairly big city. It's about 1 million people here in Canada. Not a huge city, but it's big enough. And sometimes when it all gets to me, and I feel violent vibes and bad energy, and and things just aren't going my way, sometimes I just sneak off to the forest, spend some time, I build cabins and stuff out there, just for something to do, I guess, kind of my inner child or whatever. But take that time for you and be real. I love you. I do. You know, as imperfectly as I am, right? It's like light pouring through a broken vessel, but there's still light pouring through. Maybe it's fragmented and discolored, but it's still there. So I love you, and I hope you love me. And this isn't going to turn into a Barney song, but do your best, kids. Times are tough, and I don't know your personal struggles, but I know the days are dark. So Jesus Christ said, you know, the end of the world, because of the increase in evil, the love of most will grow cold. And I believe that we're in those days. I've never seen such a selfish time where people are just selfish. Divorce rates skyrocket. You know, it's all one-upmanship. Oh, well, he can't do for me what he does. Or she can't do for me what she does, and she's not perfect. And no. It's like, man, you know, we all just need to lighten up a little bit. And I don't know what it's going to take, but we got to get back to the garden. So I love y'all. Peace.